Ladies and gentlemen, where we left off, look at the consumer community confidence. Well, I said there's going to be a rocket. That thing rocketed. We're on Mars right now with David Bowie. I told you, once you saw that stun, it was too late. You can't buy the dip anymore. You better buy now because it's not dipping anymore. We're in January. Consumer confidence 32%. That we're gonna beat this thing by the end of the year. January 28th, we're knocking on the door. Let's see if Tibelius is back in the lab. Tibelius is back in the lab. Where's our 70%? Current PB 75. When this number right here hits 70, the win's coming. We're at 96. Yeah, right. That's can't even be. Tibelius, check your numbers. We're hitting 80% all day, man. 80% all day. Why not us? Why not now? We got the 50% yesterday. You're not wrong. All right, let's go win this one, huh? Chad, this could be the run. Why isn't this the run? Run 146. The dial's not been sapped yet. Not bad, man. Not bad. I'm telling you, man, piano synapse is firing. I'm telling you, that's how it works, man. Be like, oh, something looks, it's impossible. It's impossible. Let the synapse sleep overnight. All the pink matter right there takes all the electrons, moves them around, and moves them to your thumbs, man. That chat, that's after sub 20 hours. I'll be a full-on believer by the end of the year if he reaches phase 2 by Tuesday. We're getting phase 2 today, brother. How do you even know there is a phase 2? Maybe Miyazaki makes us a phase 1 Andy. Why not us? Why not now?
Rob.
2112 are you peace. I will say, chat, I will say, those that have done the Twitch recap, that is a badge I can stand behind. Look at the Twitch badge. Like, it's got contrast, it's got gradient, it's easy to read, you know what's going on. Like, I'll stack that badge up against any other one. You know, Raging Wolf Helm, like, that's a badge, you know? Like, it's a good badge. Looks good on dark mode, looks good on light mode. Daniskins, how did you get those 2 eggs? Like that is called Raging Wolf Helm. Only problem with that attack, there's no way to read the double. Like the 2023 does, like, Jomsy, the 2023 does not look good.
Hey chat, I wasn't here yesterday. Did Dan already do all the classic bits? Why did no one tell me this boss was gonna be hard? Radahn's back? This is cinema. It's not going 100 chat, this is easy. Etc, etc.
What do you mean the classic bits? Yak, thanks for the 64 months, but I don't know what you mean by classic bits. Chat, what's the new Twitch cat emote? We already beat him. We already did beat Radahn. What is the name of that emote? What is the name of it? DX cat? Cat in the chat? Peace. It's called cat in the chat.
Why are you laughing? This is your job.
How do you get that emote? Wait, chat. Is it called cat in the chat? How do you get it? All right, let's get this toast. Good start. The redness and darkness. All right. All right, realistically speaking, chat, we've got about like 20% of the fight figured out. Can only L2 on clearly more L2s is the answer. Closer, more. Crafty says more closer to 1/3. I'm with you. All right. Well, some of his attacks look very similar. How is he so fast? Hey Dan, do you know that mares eat oats? Does what? He's the final boss. He's supposed to be hard. I don't know how many. It's 4 L2s to stagger. I think that's our starting home base. 4 L2s. I feel like we should be able to take another hit. No. Chat, what kind of damage does he do? Gravity? Psychic? You're praying for a 3-pixel PB? Alright, here we go. Okay, we'll get ready to learn it. Stompa. Man, he's tough. I will say. I think what makes this tough, like with Melania, she toyed with you a little bit. You know, like a cat playing with a ball of yarn. Radahn is like the French bulldog that you just threw a piece of steak out. There's no, he's going right for the gustular. All right. So if that's how he's going to do it, we got to find a way. Is he going to double? He is going to double. Good. Got to find a way there. When he's making the meatballs out of sand, we can't go left, we can't go right, maybe go back.
I know when I hopped in the Discord a few months back, 97% of chat agreed that this boss was taking 150 hours. But since I'm willing to knock it down to 100 hours prediction. You're welcome, Dan. This piece is going down in January.
Yo, Gek, so you're saying since you've seen our level of skill, you've cut it off 100 hours. I got you. I appreciate that. Roll any... I wonder if we should go light roll. Chat, should we light roll this? How do we light roll and still have drip, though? Can we put on some, like, gold light drip? Can't do it naked. Heavy roll isn't bad. Lead armor buffs roll attacks. What does that mean? Lead armor buffs roll attacks. I mean, if we're gonna go big, let's go thick. I'm just watching the PoE 2 VOD. It's like watching an elderly person try to use new tech. Real Big Shoe, what do you mean by that? Why don't you just come out and say what you're feeling at the time? Do they ever say Gimli, son of Gloin in Lord of the Rings, or is it just red? They do say it? Does an elf say it? Does Aerosmith daughter say it? Gimli, son of Gloin? Elrond says it. Gimli, son of Gloin. Elrond says it at a meeting. Dirty Mike, how do you know that? How do you guys know that he says it? Kate Blanchett's not in Lord of the Rings. That's Kate Winslet. Burger after burger after burger. Wait, if he doubles? He doubles, we troubles. Rita. Not a bad run, though. Not a bad run. I've seen it 15 times. He does it at the roll call for the meeting of the fellowship. For someone who doesn't play Elden Ring, is this boss hard or is Dan just horsing around? What do you mean? You think we're gonna play a DLC for 320 hours, 12,000 deaths, and you think we're horsing around this entire time? You've got to be kidding me. You literally have to be kidding. Burger. Good. We're learning, man. We see what he's got to offer. I just looked at how much health he had left and felt like I just got launched off of a roller coaster. Oh my. Oh my gosh. Chad, how do we get more D? How do we get more D? Put on some redness and darkness and whiteness. All right, here we go. Put on the good old Rikishi, man. Your D is maxed out. Not true. Our D is not completely maxed. The biggest problem this fight is so much health. It's a marathon. Need patience. Well, I just gave you all the patience we had in the tank with the Leda gang. I got no more patience than that. Stop doing L2s. So we've been doing the whole game. The redness and darkness and whiteness. What do you got for me, brother? Gimli, son of Gloin. Not bad. We're getting there, chat. We're getting there. Holy damage works well. Freya's sword on your back will increase L2 damage. Now we're getting somewhere. Now we're getting somewhere. The redness and darkness. What does this buff give us? Is this buff worth it? Is Armin really not coming back? I mean, I'd be surprised if we ever see Armin again. Why? He's trying to track down all filament in the Sacramento area. What do you mean, why? You ever hear of the old folklore story Rumpelstiltskin, where he weaves like hay into gold? Armin's out there weaving, trying to find every piece of 3D printer filament and weave it into something of no use. So, but he can't stop. He's like, more filament, please, more filament, please, more filament, please, more filament. This dude is filament pilled. Well, our only help is Arbar driving down in Sacramento to go check on him. Addicted to the filament, man.
Thank you for the donation. I appreciate your acquiescence.
Thigrito tipped $3. Patience begets acquiescence. Daniel. We can beat this piece. _
Great Tober, thank you for the support. I appreciate it. Explosion of redness and is it our L2's actually better? Too much weight, you're fat rolling? Didn't feel like we were fat rolling. For sure this gives us boosta. All right. At least we got a much better and funnier Cosmic Nova out of the deal. Arbard, why are you camel casing Cosmic Nova's name? She's all lowercase. Pull the swords out for a Happy Meal. Is that doing more D, chat? Golden Vow is better? Okay. Marginally more. I mean, it's only fitting. We go down with Cerso Yeet's two weapons that have been with him since the beginning. Golden Wavemaker and T-God. Why not us? Why not now? Harvey's Gavel got shipped off. Golden Vow doesn't last long? I mean, have you seen how long these fights have lasted? I think they're lasting long enough. At this point, extra D doesn't matter. It is only 10%, but permanent Golden Vow is 12.5 for 15 seconds. All right. You engineered me. Forget the D? Buddy, what do you mean forget the D? This whole journey's been about the D, man. Since day one, it's been about the D. You really think these DAE stat changes will help? Bumbo, when we get Radahn down to 1 sliver, you're gonna be glad we were DAEing. Of the redness and darkness. I never got your take on the Death Note ending. Gumby, I forget how it ends. To me, what I remember about Death Note was the back of the car scene.
Less than 3.
Bring me Thanos. Thank you for the 52 months of Prime on a 1-month streak. Appreciate it. Don't say it like that. Like what? I'm just reading the teleprompter, brother. You piece. Run has PB energy.
I appreciate your acquiescence.
Dangling tipped $5, 6 inches. Please add a vote to the stack to find some way to increase endurance. Light rolls with full drip would be epic.
How do we do that though? How do we light rolls with full drip? Sacrifice blue. Explosion of redness. We gotta know, we have to come up with the line of direction on the footer. Wherever the footer is, there's one path out. We have not found the path yet. What does DAE mean? Spicy? I can't read your entire name. This may shed some light on it for you. Hold on. I just have to find it. What does DAE mean? Let me teach you.
DAE, fellow gamers.
Does that explain it? I can't explain it any better than that. No problem. Does that make more sense though? Radahn versus Red Dan. He's red too. Pink golden steak, that's how I like my meat. I never said that. Chat, how can you just make stuff up like that? All right, here we go. Get this toast. That was an easy L2. L3, L3!
Thank you for the donation. I appreciate your acquiescence.
Doc Modjuice. Tipped $3. Last night I had a dream where you rented a mansion and had everyone in chat come over for a party. We all were having dinner and we couldn't tell others our chat name and we just had to guess. You wore a blue shirt. It was weird. Smile.
Doc Modius, were you the one wearing
Underscore?
the Doc Modius, were you the one wearing the Nicole Kidman mask in the Tom Cruise movie? Thank you for the support, by the way. Los Maha says, get good. First time chatter. Welcome in, brother. This is the journey of getting good. Eyes wide shut. Is that your strategy for this fight? Wide Alan Wake says Nicole Kidman mask from the Tom Cruise movie. Nicole Kidman mask from the Tom Cruise movie. What does that even mean, man? What does that even mean? All right.
The horse is prepared for battle, but victory comes from the Lord.
All right. Your brain on scarlet rot. All right, chat. We're gonna do some D here. We're gonna do some D. Oh, it's the face mask bit from the Mission Impossible. No, man, it's the one where he puts on the vanilla mask. Why go gas? I miss Dan beating latest squad because I was baking Christmas cookies with my girlfriend. Come on. Why go gas? We already have Papa J who fakes that he's married. Why go gas? We don't need another person from Ryan Gary's Discord making up that he has a girlfriend. Can we get some duck smoke in chat? Why go gas making cookies with his girlfriend? This is an absolute classic, man. Yo, Cosmic Nova, I had to stand up for you earlier today. Arbard put your name in camel case, and I said, Cosmic Nova's all under case. All right. I know, right? She says, huh, I know, right? And he left the underscore out. Thank you for question marks. Armin, get up Cosmic Nova's account. Cosmic Nova never 4 question marks. Armin's undercover now. Armin's watching from his girlfriend's account now. We could audit Cosmic Nova. She's never dropped 4 question marks ever. Ever. Caught. Armin's not banned. He just went out to the desert to search for filament. 4 question marks is an Armin staple, man. Like the because they had to put 4 staples right there for him. I'm not gonna say why. For his labrum. What does PB mean? PB means that's the furthest we've made it. All right, here we go. It's why not us? Why not now? We're not pre-jacking circles. He's upset because you read his heartfelt apology to chat and we all laughed at it. Not everyone was laughing at it. Some people were like, Dan, do you think this is a good idea to read a private DM? Like a few people said that. Not many, but a few people did. Redness and darkness. Was it a good idea to make fun of the untimely slaughter of Mrs. Grass? I'm with you. You can squeeze the rocks and get sugar out of them. I never said. Where does this stuff come from, man? I've never said that in my life.
Dan, I need you to beat this by the end of the week because I leave for the rest of the year after this. And of course, this isn't going to 2025. Right.
What do you mean you're leaving for the end of the year? Slippy Toad, are you going to the big lily pad in the sky? Where are you going, brother?
Damn it.
I've never said that before in my life. You're right. Slippy Toad, where are you going? Thanks for the 9 months. Slippy Toad, you can't just say that and then not type anything else in chat. We're gonna have people concerned. Long cruise. I am northern lining this thing. What do you mean a long cruise? What kind of cruise? You're going on a year-long cruise? They have a year-long cruise? What about your legs? There's a cruise that lasts a year. Yeah, he asked out this girl he just met online. She agreed to go with him. What do you mean? To cruise around the world? Yo, hold on. Slippy. He should have been stunned. You're at your real job now, so you can't hop in the Discord. But here's the thing. Yeah, you can. What line of work are you in? I can act like a vendor from the same vertical and throw out certain terminology. And you can also throw certain terminology out. So it's just a work call, which indeed it is a work call. You can't just say you're leaving for a year on a cruise and then worry about your job at the same time. Come on. The chat, why if we think Slippy's leaving for a year on a cruise and if we think it's bait? He said he's gone for a year. Gone for the rest of the year. Oh, I thought you were going for a year. Do they have year-long cruises? They do? Why? Why do they have year-long cruises? Madeline456. I just click an Elden Ring stream and realize it's Dan from Big Brother. Who, me? Welcome in. Madeline, if you want to have your mind blown, what if I told you were on Twitch for over 12 years? Are you kidding me? But welcome in. We're all at the Golden Welcome Mat. Thanks for tuning in. Chat, what's the year-long cruise called? That's like a reality show, man. You're going on a cruise for a year? Who the heck can survive that? But that doesn't like... There's a guy who they call Super Mario who lives on a cruise ship permanently? Yeah, right. His name is Super Mario. Mario doesn't go on cruise ships. There's a 4-year cruise? There's people, old folks who stay on cruise ships year-round because it's cheaper than a convalescent home? What's a convalescent home? Are you boomer posting? You did a couple 7-month cruises, Bendeo. DM me some proof. Imagine if there was a Big Brother cruise where every week someone gets voted to be thrown off a boat. I got reached out to go on a Big Brother cruise for a substantial amount of money. And I'm like, getting paid to go on vacation, but so but if done right, it could be fun. Check out Griffy Bones. Griffy Bones on Reddit. 8,000 posts on r/Big Brother. I appreciate your attempt to influence, but I will have to deny it. Never watched Big Brother in my life. I'm only here because I am an NL slob. Griffy Bones, what do you mean an N? I've never heard. I've heard Up Down to the Side, Welcome to the Lion Pride. I've heard Dole's Enjoyers. I've never heard an NL slob. What's an Griffy Bones? What's an NL slob? Is that it? Is that a term? I've never heard it. Or is that NL slob? Is that a real thing? Or is it brand new? That's you, bro. He's your #1 streamer. I consider myself a connoisseur, not a slob. Chat, what is a Twitch? What is an NL slob? What's a Twitch slob? Not a real term. You're just making stuff up. Well, you're in the right place, brother. Just got me on a 4-minute diatribe over a fake word. All right, here we go, chat. Ooh. Did Arbart not post his recap? You gotta ask him. Grub Luna. Hey, Dan, I have a 3-day road trip starting tomorrow. Planning on downloading a few YouTube vids of yours to ride. I believe you'll beat this boss. A 3-day road trip? Where are you, Jack Kerouac? Where are you going? 3 days? You can get anywhere in the country in 6 hours. Up on a bullet train. Where are you going? Going from Indiana to New Mexico? Brother, if that takes you 3 days, I get there in 3 hours. Hop on the Peloton. No, enjoy the ride. Are you gonna stop by Walter White's house and throw a pizza on it on the roof? Shoot. I wonder what frequency that happens. I'm sure the homeowners love that. I mean, that's what happens. That's what happens in the show. It'd be like, hey, you live in the Home Alone house, and every night 2 people don't try to come burgle it. I mean, like, they bought the house. They know what's going to happen. One's going to be a tall one. One's going to be a short one. They're both going to have knit hats on. Like, come on. Good starter. I think we need more green, man. That house was listed for 5.2 million. Does it come with the royalties to All Home Alone? Is it 5.2 million because of the house that it is, or is it a really nice house? We wanted to change something here. I have no respect for just chatting streamers. ASAP Schrader. Why is that? Have you ever written a girl a poem? Have I ever written a girl a poem?
Cool.
Bring me Thanos. Thank you for the T-Space 3 for 52 months. Appreciate it. Call it 52 and 0. Have I ever written a girl a poem in my entire life? No, because I always enjoyed going on second dates. The second you hand someone a girl a poem on your first date, you're cooked, man. Come on. Stick around here more. That's not even rookie stuff. That's walk in the door stuff, man. Come on. I've written multiple poems for your wife over the years because of her birthday. Yeah, that's because
My man.
he's talking about a first date, man. Wives like that stuff. Nowadays, first-time daters, I believe they call that the ick. All right. All right. B-Map said he definitely said first date. Yeah, I know. That's why I said that. Pull it out. Good. All right. I haven't been able to be around because of school. I forgot to say the unhinged hilarious stuff you say. Kalalia. What do you mean you've been in school? Shouldn't you be in school right now? What do you mean you've been in today? You just don't have school randomly on a Wednesday at 10 a.m.? What do you mean I've been in school? Daniel, I've been in school, so I've missed the BM. Cheers to the 5.
Daniel, been watching the stream for 16 months. Love the no BM. Cheers to the 596.
First stream I could catch since getting married last week, Dankpog.
College, LOI, graduate on Friday? Yo! Congrats, what university? Hold on, Garg, I got you next. What university? Do you have a preference, old chatters or young chatters? My preference are community chatters. Phrasing. Hustlers University? Well, did you say what university you graduated from, you piece? In art school, I don't know if I should say, but I now know how to make games. LOL in art school, IDK if I should say, but I now know how to make games. I mean, you could say the university. Also, do you have a game that you've made that we can play on stream? I'm reading Wikipedia and it says after you won Big Brother, use prize money to buy an LED TV and a PlayStation 3. It must be an expensive TV. It was back then. $1,600, man. I still got that bad boy. 2008 TV. You kidding me? Why would I get rid of it? It's on a dolly. No one said that real. They're first time chatter. Chat. Some bits are pre-planned. That's organic, man. I'll tell you a story about the TV, man. I'll tell you a story about the TV. So it was probably 8 years ago. The TV busted. It just wouldn't turn on anymore. So there was a local TV repair place where I'm from. Let me bring her in the picture here. Let me bring her in. So, I've had this bad boy since 2008. That's the first thing I bought when I won Big Brother. About in 2015, she went out, man. She turned on, but there'd be no picture, so I had an option. There was a TV repair store in Dearborn, where I'm from. They were going out of business. I had a month. They're like, we're closing down. There's no more business. I'm like, hey, can you fix this? They looked at it and they go, why would you fix that? It's going to cost more to fix it. You could just buy one of those new fancy thin ones. I go, how much is it going to cost? They go, $275. I go, here's your $275. Give it back to me before you close up shop, buddy.
Holy burst!
We still got it. It still works to this day. It's heavy though, man. Why do you think it's on wheels? It's heavy. What do I actually use it for? What do you mean, what do I use it? What do you use a TV for? Hoarder behavior? What do you mean hoarder behavior? Keeping a TV that you've used is hoarder behavior? Who said that? The Robrit. Let me see what we got going on here. Hoarder behavior. Oh, hoarder behavior? Look at you. You're hoarding Twitch icons like plastic bags on a TLC show. What do I use it for? It's like, man, why do you use CRT TVs? Yeah, this was before we did a deal with TCL. I don't know, man. Like my take is, why not keep it? It works. Chat, what do you want me to do with it? Chat, what do you want me to do with it? What do you want me to do with it? Throw it away?
Dan, will we get a speed run once you beat the game?
You want me to throw it away? Is that what you want, chat? You want me to throw this TV away? You know what I could do? I could hang it on the wall behind you so you could put images up there, but it weighs too much. It'd probably rip the drywall down. I don't think you can mount a TV like that. They didn't mount TVs in 2008. All right? You can throw it. Why would you throw away something that works? You must have one of those studless walls. Buddy, that's thing that, you know how heavy that thing is? So it's not that you don't like stuff, you're just chintzy with your bucks. What do you mean? Because I like to have stuff that works, and if I have something that works, I just don't go buy something else that works, even if I have something that works. So like, for example, instead of buying a new PC, Brian Gavin, community chatter, sent me a .exe file to put on a USB to put in my BIOS so my computer would stop resetting all the time. So I flashed my BIOS with the .exe sent me. My computer hasn't reset in 6-7 days. I could have bought a new PC. Ryan Gary says, okay, that's insane. Talk to my computer, doesn't reset anymore at will without my, it doesn't reset anymore. You ran a random EXE, a random chatter sent you? Not a random chatter. He has a blue gummy. He's been around for a while. What do you mean? Why is everyone laughing? Peace. Chat, let me ask this. So let me ask you this then. If you guys know it all, if you had a piece of beautiful technology like this Samsung, I think this is a 1080p 30 FPS TV. If you had one that worked in your house, so it's almost 20 years old, would you just throw it away because something newer and better and thinner comes out? What do you do with it? Donate it? It works. I do use it. That's why you donate it? But I use it. He watches clips of himself on it. I don't do that. Only donate stuff that doesn't work is an insane take. Who said that? I would use it as an auxiliary screen. You ain't using that? What do you mean I ain't using that? What do I use it for? Stuff? I turn it on when I'm on the Peloton so I can watch something of value.
It's not going 62 months, dang pog.
Yo, Argon, thanks for the 62 months. You can't use it that often because it's just sitting on a cart unplugged for when you rolled it in. Yeah, you want to know why it's on wheels? Genius. I roll it outside. So instead of watching 4 hours of NFL football, I watch 4 hours of NFL football and throw lasers at my kids in the backyard. Brother, my son wants to be Jahmyr Gibbs. I'm like, all right, let's go be Jahmyr Gibbs. Is that, why do you think it's on wheels, brother?
go.
That's pretty smart, actually. Thanks, BMAP. That's even more insane? How is that insane? Well, you should buy really one of those $5,000 outdoor TVs that has anti-flicker that you're going to use maybe 3-4 times a year, because that's the amount of times you get good Michigan weather. And then you just have a piece of $5,000 garbage outside all the time. Or you buy a TV in 2008 and you keep it. I will say this though, man. I will say this. I'm not going to disparage any TV brand, but this is chat. This has been with me since the beginning. Since the beginning, this has been with me. Like, it was just me and Sammy. And then now, obviously, you know, we have another TV in the house. That TV couldn't even touch this TV. Now with a 6-foot pole, it's got so much bloat. You try to change the channel and it's just like. This one, rapid fire, clearer picture. We don't need all that bloatware on there. You got to be Keating. I just went and told my mom about this bit. She's a Big Brother fan. She said that makes sense. Dan seems like a smart guy with his money. Smart because I keep something that works and just don't keep buying things after buying things after buying things, or smart because if you look up other reality TV show winners and they're like, well, hey, what happened to all my money? I spent a year in LA and I went out every night and I was paying $50 for a beer night after night. I invested in a t-shirt company. What? That's smart because I keep my TV? Then call me Smart TV. Because after winning Big Brother, I drove a 2005 Ford Taurus for multiple years that I wish I had back. That's smart. That's fiscally responsible. Stupid mistakes, man. I should have never got rid of that. And I gotta look at my son. My son's like, Dad, why do you always wear those shoes? I'm like, because they're good, man. I'm like, what do I need another pair of shoes for? He's like, I don't know. Don't you want to wear shoes that look good? He didn't mean anything by it. It was probably his first natural BM. Wasn't even trying to BM. No, he said it. He said it so like innocently too. He's like, well, "Don't you want to wear shoes that look good?" You say that. Wasn't trying to insult me. Just asking an honest question. You want to know what I told him? I told him the shoes don't make you look good. You make the shoes look good. Why are you plus 2ing? Chat. I get like one pair a year, and I'm happy to do it. What's wrong with these? What's wrong with them? Hoka old man posting? Why don't they have shoes like that on Fortnite? Your son has a point? What do you mean? You wear shoes while streaming? You wear shoes while alt tabbing hot tub streamers right now? Why do you wear shoes while streaming? I didn't used to, chat. I didn't used to, but now I do for ergonomics. For ergonomics. Chat, the only thing you got to worry about me, chat. Only thing you got to worry about, if I start streaming wearing a brown jacket, then you need to send help. Then you need to contact, if that ever happens, that is a cry for help. Wearing a brown jacket on stream multiple times indoors, 70 degrees Fahrenheit, thick brown jacket. That's when you need to send help. Chat, we all got friends that we can't let them get away with some stuff. You can't. It's like a buddy. It's like a buddy who gets a Crispin Glover haircut, and you're like, bro, like, really, the haircut? What happened? He's like, what haircut? What? I didn't get a bad. What do you mean bad haircut? What do you mean bad haircut? What do you mean? What do you mean brown jacket? What do you mean? I'm not gonna explain myself about a brown jacket, brother. Someone's gotta hold you accountable, all right? No one in chat's holding you accountable. Someone's gotta hold you accountable. You wearing this brown, thick suede jacket indoors, and it's brown? I'm gonna hold you accountable. Chat. I am just. It's one of the 10th wonders of the world, man. You want to know? There's a reason for it. You know why? I don't know why. First, hold on. What is it? First he BMs NL's jacket. Now he's bringing up haircuts. Brother, I got the Crispin Glover haircut. Unintended. My barber, I'm like, hey. She's like, do you go short on the sides? I go, no, I don't go short on the sides. I go, did you use a 1? She's like, yeah. She's like, you wanted to go short, right? I'm like, no. Then we both just started laughing. I got the Crispin Glover. I would expect to be held accountable for the Crispin Glover cut. You know? It's like if I wore a brown jacket on stream, I would expect someone to come in and be like, brown jacket? What's the story? And the fact to act like it's not a story makes it more of a story. Be like, oh yeah, my mom bought it for me for my birthday. Okay, done. But the fact that there's a hidden cover-up story, there's something to it, man. There's something to it. You know? I don't know what it is, though. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. When I called Kate the other day, she sent me a message. I'm not telling you about the jacket. Not telling you about the jacket. No. No, we got multiple parties involved. Some kind of brown jacket cover up. I don't know what it is though, chat. Something bigger's going on. I know, I don't know. Maybe Kate bought it for him. Maybe, but that's it. Hey, my wife bought it for me. I get it. My wife buys me stuff all the time. Not all the time, but sometimes she buys me something, and I'm like, okay, I'm like neutral on it. But okay, I'll wear it. Yeah, I'll wear it and match the family. Sometimes I'll be like, hey, like I told you, her and the kids bought me this like, what is the thing? Brookstone like back massager. I'm just like, hey, like. Really thoughtful, but I know I'm not going to use it. Why don't we take it back? You know? So I get it. Like sometimes you get a wife gift. That's, hey, my wife got it for me. Brother, that to me, my wife got it for me. Ends there. I will never say another word. But the fact that there's no story behind it, what's the deal? And he's getting mildly perturbed about it, and there's multiple parties involved with the cover up. Something's there, man. Stun. Where's our stun? If NL said Kate bought it for me, I would whoop gone. I get it. It's something fishy going on, man. I don't know what it is. Something fishy going on. Oh, sorry, TTS is muted. Sorry.
Thank you for the donation. I appreciate your acquiescence.
Tony Collette. Tipped $3. Hey Dan. I let a lot of stuff slide, but I recently started an anti-BM campaign. So please stop bullying the bald man with immaculate taste in clothing. I'm going to turn the tables on you. Warning sign. Show. High voltage sign. Hairline. Warning sign. High voltage sign. 5 feet. High voltage sign. Goes. Warning sign. To 2028. High voltage sign.
If you notice.
X3, warning sign. Horse. High voltage sign. Underscore.
If you ever notice, chat.
We're so bad. 35 space. Here's to another 35 space.
I don't go after appearances. I go after
DLC.
decisions. The brown jacket is a decision. I don't talk about Ryan Gary's baldness.
3-minute long TTS. Tipped $3. Keyboard. Eject button. Double right pointing triangles. Double left pointing triangles. Double up pointing triangles. Double down pointing triangles. Fast forward. Fast rewind. Play or pause. Encircled letter M. Lightning showers. Do not enter sign. White question mark. Black question mark. White question mark. Black question mark. Minus sign. Division sign. Plus sign. Curly loop. Loop de loop. Colon colon equals 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 equals. Chinese for celebration. Part alternation mark. Dot 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 mu 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 omicron omicron
I'll allow
omicron
it.
omicron.
I'll
Red
allow
Dragon
it.
Mahjong
Just because there
tile.
could be
Red
something
Dragon
to this.
Mahjong tile. Red Dragon Mahjong tile. Joker playing card.
I'll
Joker
allow it.
playing card. Joker playing card. Letters A B in square. Letters A B in square. Letters A B in square. cityscape at night, cityscape at sunset, cityscape at dusk, sunrise over mountains, bridge at night, waxing crescent moon, waxing gibbous moon, sunny with clouds and showers, evergreen tree, deciduous tree, palm tree, soft serve ice cream, clinking beer mugs, treble clef with staff, treble clef with staff, treble clef
Clinking
with
beer
staff,
mugs.
American football, rugby football, building construction, European post office, house with garden, elephant, 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 front-facing baby chick, hatching chick, spouting whale, man and woman holding hands, flexed biceps, Japanese yen upwards trend, Japanese yen upwards trend, Japanese yen upwards trend, chart with downwards trend, closed letterbox with raised flag, meditating businessman, speaking silhouette, embarrassed smiley face, romantic cat face, mountain cableway, put litter in its place symbol, put litter in its place symbol, put litter in its place symbol, toilet, passport control, place of worship, hammer and wrench, person shrugging, martial arts uniform, avodaco, stuffed flatbread, smiling face with hearts, hippopotamus, 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 fire extinguisher, double exclamation mark, double exclamation mark, double exclamation mark. Underscore?
I've supported NL for 10 years, but both the brown jacket indoors and the top collar button all the way up have got to stop.
Look, all of Space and Time, thank you for the 19 months. I'm not looking to have like a witch hunt after NL. That's the last thing I want to do over a brown jacket. But I'm just saying, you bring it up in chat, you're probably going to get banned, timed out, or an agitated Northern Lion. When have you ever seen an agitated Northern Lion? You really don't. You really don't. So I'm just saying there's something's up with it. I don't know what it is. I don't know. But there's something to it, man. Also, soft serve ice cream probably, and clinking beer mugs is probably the
My
highlights.
original prediction had you beating the DLC around December 12th, so be sure to not beat this piece until tomorrow. Team Red for life. Dan Co-opers.
Let's go.
Chatters will drive 4 days for a first date, build a 3D printer for 300 hours, but keeping a TV for 10 years is a step too far, Danger Can.
Thank you.
He's like Ebenezer Scrooge Giesling hoarding old TVs instead of sharing some of his ill-begotten BB money with the poor Bob Cratchits that make new TVs.
What do you mean?
Detective Giesling is on the case. The mystery of the brown jacket must be solved.
Chat. And I gotta be careful because I'm sure he's gonna, like, he may actually get angry about this. But what could be the reason? What is a reason to not tell the story about the jacket?
I appreciate your acquiescence.
Chronicle. Tipped $3, some beatbox. Sure thing.
The real reason is because I've actually hurt his feelings. Brother, there's all the things I've said to Ryan Gary over the past decade that hasn't offended him. And the brown jacket is the straw that broke the camel's back. You got to be, come on. That's not it, man. It's not it. I genuinely think he was trying to make a smart fashion choice and he's getting roasted for it. Like, should you get roasted for thinking that's a smart fashion choice, Olaf? How would I feel if he never wears it again? It's not for me to tell him what to wear, what not to wear, but if he said, "Hey, Dan, you wore a green shirt today. What's up?" I'd probably tell him. There's a story. It's chat. It's like the kid that goes to the cookie jar every day. He goes to the cookie jar. Hey, I'm gonna take one chocolate chip cookie. Hey, I'm gonna take one chocolate chip cookie. You go there. The jar, you've been going there for 15 years of your life, and the sign says no cookies today. You're gonna say, well, what happened to the cookies? Like, it doesn't, one day the cookies don't just run out. I know. You lost me there? You can go back and rewind the VOD. Wait, was the real question that is it the jacket or that the fact that he wears indoors? It's the jacket.
Guys who tell girls at bars that they care about the environment are really want you to throw your TV into the ocean. If only those girls could see them here and not with a cause light in their hands.
All right, chat. So let's get on the case here a little bit. What are a couple reasons why to cover up the brown jacket? So, what are a couple of the reasons? What are a couple motives here, chat? Why cover it up? Wife theory has to be number one. I see the wife theory and I shoot it down though, because that's an easy dismiss. Dan's hands off. I get it. Like you don't have to. That's an easy. That's too obvious. It's that's not it. From a dead relative. That would be a private DM message like, hey Dan, that's my grandfather's. Done deal. NL told us he bought the jacket himself. A gift from a fan. I mean, I'd throw that one right out the window. You guys, I think anything that gets sent to his P.O. box gets turned into rot. Bro, what do you mean? Why are you trying not to laugh? What do you mean? He said he saw it while he was out shopping and bought it. Simple as that. Pat, man, you have a Raging Wolf helm next year. I can't take what you say serious. That's what I mean. We don't have any motives, chat. There's no motives, which makes it wild. The motive is that it's a nice jacket. Alright. Alright, chat. I'll let it die down. I'll let it die down, chat. I'll let it die down, but mark my words, chat, there's something fishy about it. That'll be the last you hear about it from me today, but there's something fishy about it. Lasagna Lover says we're gonna learn something in that next 3 months about that jacket. I know, chat. And then when it happens, and you come back here and drop cinema, I'm just gonna be saying duck smoke, man. That's it.
The brown jacket is fine. He just needed a cowboy hat to go with it.
What's my personal view on why he's so cagey about the jacket? I don't know. It's avant-garde behavior. I don't. That's the whole thing. I don't know why. I don't know. But the deeper we get to the bottom of the barrel, the more it smells like fish. Come on, stun me! You piece! Have you considered that it's because you're being so weird about it? Brother, after 10 years, if you don't know I'm weird about everything, what are we doing here, Hambuster? You know? I'm not gonna audit you and go through every weird thing you say in chat every 5 minutes, time after time after time after time again, trying to become a bit character and just saying, hey man, come back to the old Hambuster. I'm not gonna do that, man. I don't need to do the audit. I know what the audit is. Hambuster saw all the street cred. Someone else is like, oh, let me get a piece of that too. Buddy, we just want a hamburger back. The funny part would be NL doing as a bit to mess with me. I would love it, but it's not a bit, man. That's what I don't know what to tell you. It's not a bit. He's probably not going to be happy with this whole thing if you guys go and talk about it. He's not going to be happy about it. He's going to say, what's his obsession with the jacket? It's just weird, man. Okay. That's the likely outcome of this whole situation. But even with that, there's something off with it. I don't know what it is. I don't know. This is a result of CZ withdrawal. Stover SP, you may be onto something. Imagine if Dan showed up to a stream wearing a jacket and didn't say a word about it. We'd be doing the same thing I'm doing right now. Luna, thank you. Luna, you know, enjoy your 24-hour VIP. Sometimes you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it sparkling. 100% chat. If I came in here, dripped out of my gourd, jacket, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. Question mark, question mark. Can't go that way. But you wear the same fit every day. It isn't quite the same. If you're used to similar stuff here every day, every day, every day, every day, and all of a sudden it looks like this, you're gonna be like, yo, what's up? What do you mean, what's up? That's a new shirt, man. Just got a new shirt. It's a new style. Yeah, can we get back to the game? You're gonna say something. And if the answer is, hey, I'm just trying out a new style, cool. But deflecting and hiding the story of the brown jacket, something's there. Like if I wore a green shirt tomorrow. Hey Dan, what's up with the green shirt? Oh, just trying something new today. And we probably have to make a green shirt command, but then that's it. There's not like, oh. This has to be the most insane arc of 2024. Maybe, you know. We called Plato insane too back in the day, man. Look at him now. He's on every piece of cutlery you own. But if it was something simple like that, you'd try to. If it was something simple like just trying something new, you'd keep digging and digging and digging and digging. No, I wouldn't. What makes you think I would do that? Well, what makes you think giving me a simple answer would that would be it? Chat. There's people here. There's people here that know what's going on in chat. There's lies, allegations, and cover-ups going on right now in the chat. I'm not gonna say who's trying to cover it all up. Not gonna say that. You know. Not saying that. When he throws meatballs, run to the side and jump right. All right. Mr. Ritzy, I didn't say that. Mr. Rutsu, I didn't say that. You said that. I didn't say that. You said that. That didn't come out of my mouth, brother. I never said they're Bonnie and Clyde. You said that. Twitch got rid of Resident Sleeper? Oh. How did you spell it?
Cause Lennon's on sale again.
All right, chat. Let's get this dub. Samson 4000, what's going on, man? Welcome in. Welcome in. It was someone typed out Resident Sleeper. Yeah. Mamerto just did it too. Capital L looks. A capital I for the L? Ew. Ew, if the initial person that typed that in just outed themselves as a blue deck magic user. This is gonna be so much fun. Just a mill deck. Yeah. They never get to play a card. Yeah, it's cool. Look at my life counter. It stays up, and they've gone through their entire deck. So every time they flip a card, it says -2. It's just so much fun. I've spent $4,000 constructing this deck. It's so much fun. All I do is keep flipping over cards, and they get to do nothing. Whoever the first person was, I think it was Mamatro or something, said that. No, the Twitch user's name was Mamatro or something. It wasn't a regular. There was someone here that Weigel Gas sent from another Discord, said, oh, he's on the brown jacket bit. I need some defense. By the way, if you haven't, exclamation point, hired or fired. At the end of the year, last show of the year, our annual performance review, where you get a chance to rate the show and either hire me or fire me for another year, audio, video, however involved you want to get in. It's a great time. Cringe to ask a girl if her sister is single on Snapchat. That's a lot to take in, brother. That's a lot to take in. How about you just walk up to the sister and say, hey, do you want to go on a date? Random question. What was Alan Cumming like in person? He seems like a genuinely awesome person. Very awesome. Very nice. Very kind. And a consummate professional. Really nice. It was like a part of the cast, not above the cast, if that makes sense. That's how he acted. Like a part of the cast. And then he invited us all to his New York City club called Club Cumming. But I went there. What's it called? It's his last name. It's his last name, chat. Wonder what goes on in there. It's a bar. I went there. It's real. She's cute and her sister's posting on her Snapchat. I don't have any other way to contact her. LOL, not a big deal. TBH. Well, you came on here in front of 1,500 people as a first-time chatter and asked, so it is kind of a big deal. So if you like her, why don't you reach out to her sister or wherever and be like, hey, could I get in touch with your sister? Maybe call her, you know? But like, just don't be afraid. That may help. Just don't be afraid.
It's not going 250.
Joey B, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, speaking of Joey B, thank you for the 1 year. If your name is up there during a PB or a boss feld and you post it in the Discord by the end of the playthrough, that's all I gotta say. We haven't talked about that in a while. Well, if you don't, do you not know her? You don't know her sister at all? Then how do you know you like her if you don't even know her? I wouldn't worry about that for a while. What do you mean? I think she's cute. The sister is cool. How do you know the sister, 0v2? That's the number one question. It's his sister. What the heck, man? What the heck? The girl I think is cute, her sister is cool. But how do you know her older sister, brother? No, how do you know her older sister, 0v2? I don't think we can L2 there anymore. It's too dangerous. He revealed his sister is his ex-coworker. So let me ask you this. Just get in. Just get in.
What's that? Need advice on how to propose? Do you want to talk to someone who definitely knows? Hop in the Discord. Hop in the Discord. Where should you go on a first date? Maybe to the mall or to the lake. Oh wait, I'll wait. I took her to a coffee shop. Hop in the Discord. Hop in the Discord. Where should you go on a first date? Maybe to the mall or to the lake. Oh wait, I took her to a coffee shop. Hop in the Discord. Hop in the Discord.
Wait, chat, what'd he say? Chat, what'd he say? Discord blocked on school Wi-Fi. Well, if you're in middle school right now, you shouldn't be watching this stream. So, eat 60,000. Chat with 0v2. There you go. Work on your final, buddy. Don't worry about girls. You got a final and you're on Twitch. Girls are the least of your problem right now, man. And then also, if you don't know someone and you just see someone in the background of someone else's Snapchat, let's move on from that too, brother. Let's
Who's that in the background? I wonder if I can send her a Snapchat. But I don't have her Snapchat.
Bro. Don't be afraid, man. All right. Get this toast. Uh-oh. What's that? Stun. How did we get a stun? Frost Prime, it's not personal. Say this, Frost Prime. So Frost Prime, I want to do it. I just have to look at my schedule. Like, why don't you look at your schedule? Long story. I do want to do it.
Dan, excuse me, you're in the wrong room. This is a security risk.
Let's get this toast. Why not us? Why not now? Jacket police, open up. I'll give you that one.
Thank you for the donation. I appreciate your acquiescence.
Future Dan. Tipped $3, less than 3. My man, tips from the future. Purple swords when he is standing means he rushes you. Purple swords crouched means he sucks you in. Burger ball purple sword means back up and only roll when he lifts them out of the ground.
Wait, future
6 inches.
Future
Less
Dan,
than
thank
3.
you. Future Dan, can you just give me the first two? In one here and out the other? What do you mean? All right, chat, let's dial in. How about a PB? How about a PB? Purple crouch, he pulls you in. Purple cross, he flies. Okay. I think we need light roll. Is light roll faster? All right, let's get this toast. Viridian on YouTube. Let's get this toast. Light roll is more distance. How do we get faster rolls? Dan, this is too light for you. Easy wins. Taste is real. You're not wrong. You got a drip feed Dan the tech. TTS is like basically chucking a first... That TTS is like basically chucking a textbook at a first grader. Tove Zero, you get it. If it's one sentence, 2 stanzas, and it rhymes... That's how you get work done here. L2's off the table for now. But here's the problem with L2s. We've already stunned him with L2s. So it's like we got a little taste of the syrup, and now we want to go back to the tree for more. And the only way we've gotten the syrup is with the L2s. Constant L2s are stupid. AF. Yeah, but what about well-timed L2s? What's up, Moog, by the way? So you pre-jack an L2 and you pre-jack a roll. That's the one combo we can't get yet. You know, I felt that's a friendly hey Dan. I appreciate it, Moog. It's stupid, but yeah, what if it doesn't? Oh, thanks, Katie. I feel like the roll timing is all that's getting you. What about the mixing? He has no timing. How's that for some timing, brother? I mean, you can win with L2s.
Welcome, brand new subscriber.
Moog Plays gifted a tier 1 sub to Chusept. They have given 104 gifts.
Moog, what is Moog? What is Moog? What is Moog?
I appreciate your acquiescence.
Neanderthal Dan. Tipped $3. Fire big man brown jacket horsey Gumby Armin Anderson underscore go Disney Cruise Vigo goo.
What do you mean Neanderthal Dan? What are you trying to say, man? What are you trying to say? Just come out and say what you're trying to say, man. Come out and say what you're feeling at the time. Chat, what is that soundboard? Why don't you just come out and say what you're feeling at the time? I forget what that's from. Interesting timing coming here to this. Autobot Tesla underscore, welcome. You're much more articulate than Neanderthal Dan. Thanks, Kevin Arn. Moog, what does Moog mean? Also, why don't you just come out and say what you're feeling at the time? The little brother stuff, all the disrespect, it doesn't have to go in that direction. I'll do it myself then, chat. I'll do it myself. So why don't you just come out and say what you're feeling at the time? The little brother stuff, all the disrespect. Doesn't have to go in that direction. Why don't you just come out and say what you're feeling at the time? All the little brother stuff, all the disrespect, it doesn't have to go in that direction.
So you might as well just come out and say what you're feeling at some point in time, because I can only be diplomatic for so long. The little brother stuff.
All the disrespect doesn't have to go in that direction. That's back on front page soundboard, man. We can do it. We can do it once. We can do it thrice. That was greed. Hey, Dan, longtime chatter, first time lurker. Love the disrespect.
They mismanaged the clock again. They didn't use their timeouts right again. And they allowed the opponent to get into halftime and make adjustments. Okay. The horses prepare for battle, but victory comes from the Lord.
Polka. Damahuji. Jim Belushi. That will.
Elden Ring!
Moog, what's a Moog? Moog, what's a Moog? Moog plays Moog, what's a Moog? Ross Prime says, I see you have no vig, but why are you doing no damage? Brother, why are you not playing Souls games is the question. Nickname in high school for the third time. What is the nickname based off of? I thought that's something from Final Fantasy VII. Isn't a Moog something from Final Fantasy VII? I know your first name now. Moog. I get it now. If you're add an AN to your name. I get it. Frost Prime, Tristan, what's your brother's name? Oh, did you have a very Frost Prime? You just have a really unique first name, Tristan. That sounds like royalty in a like Souls game DLC. So I was wondering what your brother's name is. Tristan of the things betwixt. All right, chat. A few more here.
If he does the one-handed overhead, run away or you're dead.
Argon Matrix, thank you, but I've never seen him do a one-handed overhead. One-handed, two swords, two swords, one-handed. Tristan of darkness and redness and whiteness.
He just believes. He makes me believe. He makes his teammates and his coaches believe.
Dangling tipped $3. 2 stanza rhyme. Purple swords held high means a charge is near. Crouched and low, they'll drag you here.
Well, let me play that back.
Thank you for the donation. I appreciate your acquiescence.
Dangling tipped $3. 2 stanza rhyme. Purple swords held high means a charge is near. Crouched and low, they'll drag you here.
Let me play that one more time.
Thank you for the donation. I appreciate your acquiescence.
Dangling tipped $3. 2 stanza rhyme. Purple swords held high means a charge is near. Crouched and low, they'll drag you here.
Chat, one more time. I think we're close.
Thank you for the donation. I appreciate your acquiescence.
Dangling tipped $3. 2 stanza rhyme. Purple swords held high means a charge is near. Crouched and low, they'll drag you here.
I was wrong. What are you saying? What are you saying? What does that even mean? Thank you for the support. All right. Mugen plays.
Let's go.
Hey Dan. I got a brown jacket for my birthday. Don't worry though. I tossed it in the garbage just in case. Sorry about the chickens.
Huh? I thought we could bait him not to jump. All right, chat. One more run. We got it. After 33 weeks, Mrs. Grass was fatally attacked by an unknown predator. Type that. All right, let's lock in here. Don't know how to dodge that one yet. We don't know how to dodge. So that one, so I think we can dodge the first onslaught for sure. Yeah, UFO 50 literally in like 1 minute. Do I know how to dodge any of them? Ambien. Peace. 1 minute, time for 3 or 4 runs. That was actually what's going in my head. Yeah, we didn't get a stun today, man. I thought we'd get at least 1 stun today. This may be a little bit harder than I think. Did Dan invent Suffercore? I like to think the community and a collaborative effort made Suffercore. That's 3. Give me 1 more to stun. Hoi-ta-ta! PB me. PB! We PB every day. From here on out, we PB every day. We do it here, we do it there, we do it every day. From here on out, we PB, and at the end, there's no P's left to be.